With utmost respect and gratitude to His Holiness the Dalai Lama, I, on behalf of executive member and key members from Toronto, I would like to welcome Lopon Ogyan Tanzin Rinpoche once again live on Facebook to speak on topic Pemakoe relation with its neighbor. As we all know that Lopon has been coming live on Facebook from the last 3 weeks on our key request to speak on the topic. In the first week, Lopon spoke on topic the history of Pemako in Sangla language. And in second week, Lopon spoke on the same topic, but in official Tibetan language. And today, we specially requested Lopon to speak on topic Pemakoe relation with its neighbor in English language. So once again, I welcome Lopon. Before I ask Lopon to speak on the topic, I will take 1 more minute to introduce Lopon to all the viewers. Lopon was born in Giling, Pemakoe, born to father Pema Raptinla, the family of Ngakpa descendant from Tepton Pemalingpa and mother Rinche Wangmo. Lopon initially began his studies with a group of lamas in Orissa. In 1975, Lopon earns his Shastri BA degree from Sampurnanda Sanskrit University, Varanasi. And in 1977, Lopon earned his senior diploma MA first class in Tibetan language and literature from Varanasi, from Vishwa Bharati University, Shantiniketan. From in 1979, Lopon earns his Acharya, a Tibetan Nyingma philosophy degree from International Indo-Tibetan Buddhist Preservation Society, Kalimpong. Lopon also held a number of teaching posts in higher education. So from 1979 to 1994, for 15 years, Lopon served as a lecturer in Tibetan language and literature in Central Institute of Higher Tibetan Studies. In 1998, Lopon served as a visiting lecturer in Kelaniya University, Colombo, Sri Lanka. And for 4 years, from 2006 to 2009, Lopon served as an academic consultant in the University of Oxford, Cardiff, United Kingdom. So without further ado, I will request Lopon today to speak on the topic, Pemakoe relation with its neighbor. Lopon, to you.
Oh, dear friends, yeah, almost I think I don't want to miss anything from the earlier point, but I will try my best to cover your request also. It's always a mystery that Pemakoe is a hidden land. Everyone knows this, in the West even. Actually, we have all these things in our record, why it is hidden land. Especially hidden land, when people have a problem. It's the Guru Rinpoche, is creator of the hidden land, Guru Rinpoche, and his disciple, Khandrishi Sogyal. So both have a much struggle to visit those places first, tame the negative forces there, and then blessed for the future generation of Tibetans, especially in a bad time. It's not like it was already, we have everything from the earlier time. So this is especially in a bad time. Bad time is Tibet will invent by the outsider, Mongol, and so on. At that time, Tibet had to fled those places. So actually, There we have four types of hidden land. First is, of course, the king of the hidden land is Pemako. And second is Bhutan. Third is Sikkim. And fourth is Nepal. So because from that time in Tibet, people have to fly there and they have to settle there and they will continue their practices there and they get enlightened there, or they will attend their attainments. So this is mentioned in many texts. So we are lucky, especially now many of us belong to Pemakoe community, and we know how it is different than the other country. It's really, Pemakoe is really hidden land. It's, as people used to say, is in Tibet, they have like a samba caves and milky rivers or something. That's not found, but we have many things to have ourselves. Actually, we have to live on our farming, especially farming, people have to farm. But also like a single person who just aim to go there to practice, they needed to work. It was, I think, several years. I was in Arunachal, is a end of this, what's called our Pemakoe. We call it Tangam So. There, someone told that one sort of unmarried woman, people used to say she is a mad, but actually she is not bad. It's like a yogini. So she was lost for a while, and people think, what happened to her now? Maybe she's drawn by rivers. We have two rivers in there, and like Brahmaputra river is also there, and Yangsang river is also there. Maybe she's drawn by the river, or what happened to her? And people was very worried about her. But 1 week later, she come out, and the people ask, how you survive in jungle? Why should I worry? The whole jungle is, there's food, complete of food. I'm alone there. I can eat banana. I can eat any fruit. Different seasons, different foods available there. So she used to say that. So that was her practical sort of blessing for us, that we know that this is the case. Why we go to Pemakoe and we don't have to earn too much, harvest and sell and making money. It's not the case. Only to ourselves survive, how we can live on. That's everything is there. So therefore, Pemakoe is not shortage of any food. I can mention many things about that. I have experience of other foods also in the jungle, but not now. I think I have to go to the main topic. So Pemakoe is, we call is many places mentioned is the Dorji Pangmo, Bajar Yogini is lying down there. So this is why, so her body is blessed for a practitioner. Point of her body, we have, 5 chakras. That's important. crown chakra, speech chakra, heart chakra, navel chakra, and the secret place chakra. These 5 chakras are many lamas when they later on come this, because Guru Rinpoche prophesied in future time this lama will go to find out these places in Pemako. So they find out where is this chakras are there. Chakras is very important. Yes, for the body, these 5 chakras important. For the whole Pemako, these 5 chakras very important. Especially, we should concentrate on meditating around there. So this is mean by. So as I mentioned in the early talks, this first is Dorji Pamu, and her hands are like right hand, and she's just her shows her Tarjini, and that is in Congo, because starting from there, because she is just lying, head is on Congo, and then her leg and her womb chakra and legs are to the Indian side, what you call the Arunachal side. And her left hand hold snake and so on, which is because she is taming the Nagas, symbol of that. Then her is face, which is face now. So in Namja Barwa, on the mountain, the rocks are just stand up like looking up in the sky. So this is her head. And her right breast and left breast, all are special places like we call it that her right breast is Namja Barwa, okay, because it's mountain. And other is Zumchen Gang, is the snow mountain, which also called Kandudora. Her legs, both legs are just lying on Pare and Tamshu. Stretch her legs there. So that's all now. We have Deshin Kolo, this Deshin Kolo. Deshin Kolo is the Mahasukha Chakra, and this is place is starting from the Kong, the lower Kong to this place. And her speech area is well, Sengshal Traku is a cave, you know, also discovered by is a holy place. So Ketlin has discovered this is indicating that. And navel chakra, it Sepu Tapa Dejan Devachambo up to there. And her heart chakra is Chuchu Kolo. Necho Marmipu is also Marmipu, is a lamp, sort of cave of lamp. Is a place of the holy. And her Sangye now her secret womb place. That is called Sane Dejongi Kolo. This is tooting area. Now what we call tooting. Some people say tooting, some people say tooting. And yeah, this is actually the place where lamas come there. I will tell you about who have made temple there. So that is Kila Yuzong. Name is Kila Yuzong. Kila Yuzong is a, they have a Jido, they call it a Jido village. In the mountain, it's like Bajar Kila homes. And lower side is Brahmaputra coming the right side, and left side, our Chiviyangsang river coming. So they are meeting. It makes a point there, like a Bajar Kilaya, sharp Bajar Kilaya form. And this whole thing is actually, if you see this location, actually from Congo, if you're counting from the Tibet side, start from Congo and left side is Pume. Then up just a little bit up is then left side Zayu. Zayu is part of Tibet. Then right side is then, of course, Sari. Sari is there. Sari, and then coming to the Indian side. So like this, we were coming up to the India, up to the Pashi-Ghat, and then this side by side, the Brahmaputra river is lying there. So left, right side of this Brahmaputra, Pemako holy place, and also later on this villages are settled there. Before we have no idea what mean by Mowang and Moyu. Where it says Brahmaputra, other side, like we have other side is like our side, like Bipu, Giling is we are in left. The right side is like a Podu, Mathang, Janjor, like this. So there was a word called Mowang and Moyu. We have not understood what we mean by that. But later on we understood this is given by the Adi, early residential place of that area, or we call Naga. They have given the right, left side of the Brahmaputra river. With the Brahmaputra river, there is, I think 1950s, they have an expedition. And they want to try because all rivers, the 5, 6 rivers are coming from the Mount Kailash. And many of them are lost. We don't know where it goes. So many people try them. It's really Brahmaputra is same Brahmaputra what we found in front of Lhasa. Is this really coming through Pemako and to the India in Assam? So they have no idea. So finally they tried to send a log of wood and mark on there. And they threw in the thing. Because one problem is that in middle of the Pemako and Kongo, there is a big ditch. So Brahmaputra follow there strongly, and then it get in the earth. It lost. We don't know where it's going now. So they are confused about that, and that is the why British expeditions, they try this woodlock, big woodlock, they throw 5, 6, 7 legs, they cut down wood and they throw. And people, they're watching in Guwahati or Brahmaputra or in Assam, they're watching this. It's coming there, and later on they found this was the real Brahmaputra. There is no, because we have many rivers going in the Burma or other side of the, so therefore they have tried to check it. Then now this is the like important of this east door, south door, west door, and north door is the entering in the Holy Land or hidden land. So, Shargo, if you want to enter in Pemako through eastern part of Tibet, that's Rongsan Kawakarpo. Is also a gate. From there you can enter. So I told you this is already Zayu side. This is also Tibet. And then south. South is India. From south, any part of South India, not South India, but from India, Arunachal side, wherever you enter, you will get to this place. So from Pemako, it's called South Gate. And Western Gate is Saritra. Saritra is the Sanskrit version. Tibetan says Sari. It's also Holy Land there. Devikot, also called Devikot. Sometimes when you're seeing this quality of this Devakota, it's also Devikota. Devikota is an abode of darkness, because our Dorji Pamos womb is dwelling in Devikota or Devakota. So I was confused with these two words. It should be Devikota or this Devakota. So both make a meaningful. Devakota is in plural sense. So because it's many record books, like Yatunanganki also mentioned that Devakota whole mountain, small mountain, is the abode of Klaso Gunjanyana, 725 deities. So the plural sense, this is Deva. Devikot means, of course, because of Ishitsoja's her womb. Her womb. So her womb is there. So both Devikot or Devakota, both are okay. So Saritra, but in Tibetan easy form is Sari. So this is from the Sari. Sari is end of the combo, one side, also is in the south side of Tibet. So from there, from Pemakoe, this is the west. If you want to enter in Pemakoe through West Gate, so that will be the Sari. And North Gate is Pume, which is really very important in our Pemakoe. What you can say, development, or for development or whatever. Because when Pemako, as the Guru Rinpoche have prophesied, each of the Lama have to go to Pemako, discover the shrine, establish this temples. So, Ume, actually at that time we call Kanam Deva. Kanam, they have given a name. Deva means, after Tizung or what color. In Tibet, the king's rules, almost major king rules are over. So small kings, minor kings, grandsons of Tizung, they are ruling. So they were called Deva. So even now we have a Devashu. If the Dalai Lama make it many more they collect, and then it's called Devashu. But Deva is Kanam Deva means like that. So Kanam Deva. But they were very helpful to establish temple, and also it's mentioned there, Kanam Deva have actually our lives, like if we want talking about the Pemako peoples, where they come and settle there. So we are very late. We try from Bhutan. And also a bit earlier is Gambupa. They come from Kongbu. And we come from the east of Bhutan. But it's very late. But it is mentioned there that area was almost ruled by Kanam Deva. So they ruling. Or to whom they are ruling is Adi. Now we call Lopon, but Adi. Some people will say Lopa is not true. Lopa means salt. No, Lo is like tribal name. So it's mentioned that they have ruled in 200 years. So it's ended when they have a war against what's called Tibet. I have nothing to say about the reason why they have a. But early king or dynasty, they are fighting for the text. I feel like that because of the text problem. Because already they have made this soka, like Tombu Tso, Ipung Tso, Tora Tso, and like this we have Sakar Tso, and we are belong to under Sakar Tso. So with 5 Tso in a group. So this was not given the title by our outsider like Bhutanese or something. Title was given by the Kanam Deva king, because it's easy for them ruling this. And then because of this Tangamso exactly now what we have this, where issue soldiers or what called Vajrayogin is Wom Chakra in Devakota, and that area, Tooting area, what we call that, is a Wom Chakra. Is actually this is the Tangamso. Early time there was a temple. It's not mentioned. It's mentioned who have done this Tangamso, but it's not mentioned where it was. quite early time. So it's still a point of research. Like this, so Adis are slowly under control of Kanamdeva. So they are ruling it. And who don't want to stay under Kanamdeva, they fled to more and more close to India. Like because Tangamso is still there, but the Shimung is not under the Tangamso. Now what we call Yingyong. Yingyong is a city, new city. But their really old village is Shimung. This also shows that they try to fight also Kanamdeva, but they are not successful to come up to Tuting side because they don't have enough weapon. So they have a problem with the gun. They have an arrow and this, what you call arrow and these things that doesn't work in front of what you call gun. So at that time, Tagamso, especially Tagamso area, they are very good hunters. They are hunters, and there is also, I can show you here one point. We can see one called Nyering. Still in Tuting area, there is a Nyering, is a Tibetan name. Nyering. So it is said, manager of Kadamdeva, Nyerpa Namgyal, his name was Nyerpa Namgyal. So he was, what you call it, come to control these people there in Tagamso. And also now they have dispute for the hunting. Now in Tagamso and up there, Sakatso. Sakatso is a Giling, Tirkong, Dipung, upper part. So they have a problem with hunting. Hunting means, especially in the top mountain, they have to hunt masked deer, which is very, very expensive things. Chinese and Tibetan use for the medicine. Some country they use for the scent. We are not using it as medicine, special medicine. Not only that, they're hunting deer, tiger, leopard, and many other things. Because now I think, unfortunately, most of the animals will disappear because they eat up all. Others are not following the Dharma, so killing is like they don't believe in anything, just kill it and just have it. So Kanamdeva get tax from this area, or this skin, masked deer, and many other things. Not only that, medicines, medicinal herbs, what we make like Tibetan medicine, all things, most of things available in that area. And I remember that when I was young, our Pemako people, sometimes they set for Lhasa. They call it Nimalasa. I asked, why Nimalasa? Lhasa, going to Lhasa is going to like sky, climbing to the sky. Very hard. It takes months to walk. And all things they have to prepare in their home and they have to carry it. Not only that, they can't buy food in the road, no hotels, nothing, no dharamshalas. They have to bring everything. They have to walk in the rain. They have to walk in the snow. And they have to carry their food. And also, this what they have to sell, things. So from Pemako, of course, these things they collecting. They collect donkey, whole bladder of bear, musketeer. Not only that, and also they collect some herbs. Especially one herb is for the color. Sometimes we used to say that we are so lucky. We carry these herbs to dye this densasum, glucose centers. They dye their cloth in the red color. Also, we call it tsul. These things are also we carry from there. So it's not easy to go to Lhasa, Himalayas. Also, they sometimes when they will in Congo, they should be gathered with only one. You know, they go with a group, and they can get a robber also. They will be robbed sometimes because Pemako people always knife with them, no problem. So like this, they go to Lhasa. Many things are they change in Congo. They get lighter, 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 and also then go to Tibet and then Lhasa. And sometimes some people have a lucky chance to see audience of Dalai Lama, young Dalai Lama. So they are lucky. This is we went to saw Gyalwa Rinpoche. Actually, it's difficult in the nomad people used to say, "Oh, I saw Dalai Lama." Not Dalai Lama is not using Gyalwa Rinpoche. So holy. Then how it look like? So it's like they're looking for the parasol, umbrella. Someone holds the umbrella and they keep like round it. Oh, there's someone, nobody says, it's the rounding. So holy. So we saw this Gyalwa Rinpoche. And then after that they said, oh, under this there is a young monk, young baby monk. So beautiful. Actually, that is Dalai Lama. It's not case of Pemakoe. They also saw like this. And so, of course, before, after Kadam, there was Lhasa government war. Then power is gone to Tibet. Then also they have a Kadam Deva, Lhasa government and Sera have a war because of their Lama. You know this wonderful Lama. So therefore they have a fought. And I don't know how it would happen. But later on, Sera won Pemako area. So our texts have to go to Sera, not the Lhasa. Not Lhasa government, Sera government. So Pemako who go to Tibet and they says, oh, they like it. Oh, Sera people says, oh, you are our people. Our old texts or everything is you coming, you bringing us. So they feeding, they have good facility giving, eating, drinking, and really they facilitate while they are in Lhasa. So these are sort of my memory. It's quite interesting because these are like not written in the book, so we have to we need to note down these things. So I'm jumping here and there now. So some of, as I told you, Guru Rinpoche's prophecy, many Lama have come. First come Lama is Kato, like Karma Jambal. He was called Karma Jambal from Kato temple. And he first visited Pemakoe. But when they come to Pemakoe, they only try border of the Pemakoe, which is called Loteka. Loteka. So this is the title for Pemakoe. No Pemakoe. Pemakoe is only found in Guru Rinpoche's writing. Tibetan used to say Loyun, or so this is Loteka. Loteka, upper Pemakoe, where the Lamas come first and they settle there because they have a long walk, very long walk, and then struggle in the road, and they arrive there. Oh, we arrive now, Pemakoe. They touch the Pemakoe, upper part of Pemakoe, and they settle there sometimes. They make temple there. So this Lama also done. This place is called Kengkeng. First Lama, 13th century. He established this there. Then we have like Garwang, Wazang, also Loteka, they have a place there. After that, we have the Gambutuku. Gambutuku is so important in Pemakoe. So in Pemakoe, now people say, if you go to jungle, the birds are talking, Gambutuku, Gambutuku. So even now they have a bird named Gambutuku. It was so famous, Gambutuku. So he is really sent by his teacher to establish Dharma there. So, and he tried in the oh, that is the place. It's a novel place now. He established the temple in novel place of the Kandu, Dakini, Dorji Pambu. And not only one, and also starting for in Loteka, also one temple. And main is in Tewarin Jembu. And also around Purpagon, Mendel, Tengon, like this, many others. Then other thing is now Yuda is very important. Yuda Jingbo is one of the Guru Rinpoche's disciples, especially associated with the Berusan also. Also Bimala Mitra. So Yuda Jingbo was one special person who was interested in Pemako when Guru was talking in future. In Pemako will be like this, in Tibet will be like this. So Prophecy was reading and explaining to them, and he was very moved by this, and he had prophesied. But later on, because he make a prayer to burn in Pemako, and I have to do something. So Yuda Jimbo was in Pemako called Dorji Tome. His name is Dorji Tome. Also Techo Lingpa. He established the Tangam temple. This Tangam, we know that Tangam is a lower portion of this Soganga. It's a Tangam soul. But where is this? He have make the Goba is still not found. Maybe I have not found it. Many people have found already. After that, Gambuba's son, Ogyan Tanzin, established Lopangon. Lopon, everyone know in Pemako we have a Yongpe. Yongpe is a border place for Congo. From Pemako, if you have to go to Congo, then you have to cross Yongpe, and then there is no other no other village direct. There we have to climb the mountain. Pay Dojongla. It's not easy. Dojongla. So he established Lopon. Lopon is the name of monastery, and or also we call sometimes we call it a lake also, but in local name is Lopango. Then also there is other, he also come like a Kato, many Kato lamas interest in Pemako. And they come, and that was a very important feature in our life. Marpung Lama, maybe you people have know them. Marpung Lama I saw when I was small, I saw. Then Marpung Lama, we have Tensung Danglang. Maybe you have idea, Tensung Danglang. Some Tensung Danglang, robber, we have robber military, sort of. They have done good work to protect Dalai Lama, but in Pemakoe, they have too much. This Lama, Marpung Tuku he just crossed the Brahmaputra River, and they cut down the bridge because China may not come. But then he have to send a letter through the bow to his son, Dawa Rangrol and Nima Rangrol still left other side. So he have to give a message, and then they say, oh, now you are a Chinese spy. So they beat with the gun. It's not killed by the gun, but they beat by the gun, and then he become very wounded, and then because of that cause he died. Marpung. So Marpung is first. Marpung was a monk who come from the Kato, and he established in Tibet, and Pemako Marpung Gon. Or this I'm talking about that. And also, it's Tome, Sangye Tome. It was also Anzum Drupa's disciple, and also he established a temple that was in Chenduk again in the border area, Tibet and Pemako, Shingingon. Then we have also there is a Panglo. This is also not found, Nyabugon by Panglong Trupu. Now is coming Kenkengon. Kenkengon is actually Tukusumba. So Tukusumba This is Dunjung Rinpoche's father, Truku Tenzin Norbu, sometimes his name is. So he established Evam Thalingon. This was in Tirkung. And we have the Sakartso, Tirkung, where Dunjung Rinpoche later on he established his centers in Tirkung. Tirkung is actually a village, huge village. We have a huge village from the Bhutan and from the, we are around two big villages are there, Giling and Tirkung. It's not far from 2 hours walk. So, Giling and Tirkung, yeah, because he established. During the establishing of that, this Truku found Dunjung Rinpoche's mother, young girl from Bhutan, Namje Droma, what you call Namje Droma. So he loved her and he proposed, I want to marry with her. And at the Pemako people offer him because a Lama. From there, Dunjung Rinpoche. Second, first was Golok Truku was Tatung Dunjung Lingpa. Also here with the relation with this Kanam Deva, because time is coming now a bit serious in Tibet. So everyone Lama stating, oh, now this is not good to stay here longer. We have to follow the hidden land of Pemako. We should go there. And Dunjung Lingpa says, I really want to come. And same time, and Kanam Deva's daughter, Ani Salnang, sent her ring, golden ring, to Dunjung Lingpa. Please, you are welcome. If you come, I will service your student. Everyone, please, no problems. Health, wealth, what I can do. So I told you, like, they are helpful for lamas coming in Pemakoe. Yeah, Dunjung Rinpoche make his mind to go, and he's showing this golden ring. Kanam Deva's daughter sent me this. I have to go to Pemakoe. An announcement to his student in Golong. But later on, no, then he didn't make it. He sent his some of his students, and you people have to, you have to, and he expired there. I'm too old now, you people have to go. Then these people come to Pemakoe, but it took 5 years to reach Pemakoe because they mistake the road. They go to Zayu and this and that, and it takes 5 years, and they arrive. First they arrive in Chindu, starting point of Pemakoe. There they meet a wonderful Lama. He says, we are just want to go to see our Lama now. He has taken birth already. So we're going to in Tirkung now. Oh, that Lama says, oh, yes, why not? He already took birth there. And he giving a name to him. This name should be offered to Dunjung Rinpoche and some of his gift. They come with that, it's so easy now. They make a road, they have a supporter, they come to Pemako and Deshin Chiling. Not Deshin, but Tirkung, I think. Tirkung, and then at that time, Tirkung, and then that time, Dunjung Rinpoche was already 5 years old. He was just playing with his friends. So they're waiting because he knows now guests are coming. He's told his mother. Father always not staying there. Sometimes he stay in Pune and they come in Pemako. He have a lot of work. Also see many temples. So Dunjurumche told his mother, please take care of eating and drinking for them. They are coming now. Then he went to the road, waiting, maybe several days they are waiting there. They're just playing and then they get late and they come back like this, maybe 1-2 times. Anyhow, they waiting there and then they saw 5-6 lamas coming with a kura. Kura, maybe you people have no idea of the rucksack. We have a Pemakoe Kamba idea is that lamas with the bamboo, they have made this. Bamboo, bent bamboo, and then make some tie lower side and they put pecha, text, long text in middle and some their cloth and bind and they in the back they are holding this. That is kura. Kura. So with the kura they are coming, oh no, they are coming. So Dunjurumche, main lama, he took his hand and he was so happy and says, then he speak out in Golo dialogue. Kamakega. So you have no problem in the way. These people have really now said, this is our Lama now. We saw our old Lama in Golo, now is our new Lama here we found now. And they crying and they fainted and they fell down. Anyhow, they are very happy and they come to home and they were one is a great Lama. One among them is one is called, we call it, actually his main Lama from Dunjurumche. He got Rinpoche Tanzin teaching and all of that. And later on we have this, his next leg was Tukudawa, who died in Paingdem. So this is why Dunjurumche have a good relation with the Tukudawa also. Then, then they just teaching and there was Kempo Ketu. He was so humble and Kempo Ketu because he is teacher also. And now he become the teacher, teaching, learning, reading, Tibetan learning, reading teacher. And there is Lama, main Lama, he was teaching all texts. We call it Zapukuntuku, yeah. Jurme Ngedonongbo, also other name is Jurme Ngedonongbo, or short name is Zapukuntuku. So he was a student of Jamgon Kongdul, student of Chenseongbo, student of Dunjulimba. So well versed and learned Lama. He became the Dunjurumche prime teacher. Around this time, Dunjurumche have a dream. He went to Copper Color Mountain one time. It was happened like this, that children playing they have no school. When they study finish, they walk in the jungle, small jungle, and they come back. When they're hungry, they come home. So this is what happened. Then one day evening, they are coming, but Turku was not coming. They call it Turku. Dujum Turku was not coming. What happened? His mother was very worried about that. And mother, what happened? So no, he was with us, but we didn't find when we come back. Anyhow, mother, also they took back where they have playing there, and then he got this. Then Dunjurumche stand up. He was just lying down there. He have a dream with Copper Color Mountain, Sound of Pari, meeting Guru Rinpoche in country. So yeah. he was talking there. He had a good time there. And many teachings, many initiations there. He asked, oh, I went there, it's a jungle and it's lots of insects biting, and then I don't like, I have to come back here. Your place is very good. But Yishi Soja and Guru Rinpoche said, no, you have to stay there. You will come later on, but until now you have to stay there. You have lots of work to do. Then he wake up and then he stand up, he come. Guru Rinpoche have a gift of a Dizuchumin, small bag. He was holding this, and when mother said, well, you are lost, and then he gave to his mother's hand. He didn't say anything. And this is that what Guru Rinpoche says. Guru Rinpoche visit Copper Color Mountain. It is mentioned in Maya Guru Rinpoche going way to the Uyung to Bala Sanjay Temi Jansen Kundu Juda Ishi Dorji Sohande. It's in his prayer, it's mentioned. Oh. Yeah, then I think some point here, because now we are talking about this now. Dunjum Drangalingba. Also around this time, Dunjum Drangalingba was coming to the Pemakoe, and especially he's finding the place to go to the womb place of Vajrayogini. So also he was called Tetun Nage, Nawangele, Tetun Nawangele in common name. But Tunjum Drangalingba or Drangalingba is also his title. So he was coming with some of his group, and he was tired to get there and didn't find. And then anyhow, finally he took some bow and then he put the rock side. And they said, really, I have something to do in this area. Then this must be stuck there. And he put in the rock, and it worked in the rock. So he was happy, and then then settle in the Mahakota. At that time, because Dunjur Rinpoche is quite young, he is quite old, but Dunjur Rinpoche already established his centers there, Pemako. At that time, Drangalingba, because they have become Dunjur Rinpoche was invited, sometimes it says 17 years, sometimes 9 years, I have no idea now. Anyhow, he invited to Mahakota and they offer, yes, what called? Arrangement. So Dunjur, his teacher told him, now I have done 5 times, you will do 10 times. I have prophecy, you will do really 10 times reading of this. So his first time was done in Mahakota or Devakota. So this is the thing, like Dunjum Lingpa, Dunjum Lingpa, and this Dhanga Lingpa was invited in Sirkong, Dejun Chuling with Dunjur Rinpoche. He stays some days there and they're talking. And then Dhanga Lingpa have a very bad sign that this Dejun Chuling temple will go in 2 parts. 2 parts. So did you know why they're talking? Because at that time, they start schools. He have a Ngakpa Drasang, he have a Gelong Drasang, he have a Korgang Drasang. Korgang Drasang means people from coming from Tibet, they can stay and doing practice.
So my apology to all the viewers here, because we are having some technical difficulties. So technical issues, maybe some there's internet problem on Lopon side.